Hello traders, my name is Greg and welcome to a new intraday video update. This will be a very short video in which we will take a look on this dollar yen and we'll compare these wave counts with some other yen crosses. European markets, stock markets are up today more than 1%. So it looks like we have some stronger risk on sentiment here, and we are definitely interested to buy some yen crosses in this case, and we'll avoid any long positions on euro because euro against the dollar is still looking weak. Okay, while the S&P futures are already testing the highs from yesterday. So here we have dollar yen wave count, and the interesting thing is that decline from March high is still corrective. This was wave A, triangle and wave B, and wave C fall. Then we had a free wave bounce, which is only wave X, which separates the first zigzag from the second zigzag. So this was our second zigzag, started from 96 highs. This was wave A, and then a running choppy triangle in wave B, and then this, I assume it's a final leg wave C, which should complete the whole fall here from March highs. However, just to make sure that lows are in place, we always need a confirming price action. This means that you want to see an impulsive direction against this decline. Okay, so in such case you want to see a push higher through this falling trend line, through these former swing highs, which will confirm you a change in trend. Okay, because if you take a look on this whole swings from these highs, then you can see that swing highs were always been in place here. Okay, so once you will see these swing highs broken, then of course you can assume that the trend has changed. In such case, we of course would be interested to buy some other yen crosses and not dollar yen, because for example, ASEAN has much better wave structure and is much stronger because Aussie dollar is rallying, and the same situation is with New Zealand against the Japanese yen. And I also have here this overlay chart between dollar yen in black, ASEAN in blue, and New Zealand against the yen in red. Okay, and you can see that how deep this dollar yen has retraced over the past few days. So if dollar yen will bottom based on this wave count, so if we will see impulsive rise higher here, then we of course expect much stronger price action to the upside on New Zealand dollar against the yen and ASEAN. Okay, so now we will take a look on some ASEAN wave counts. Here is the ASEAN 4-hour chart. In last week, if you recall, we were tracking this triangle pattern, but not in a wave B. We were expecting a push higher from a wave 4. However, we didn't get this push above this swing high, if you remember, so we obviously did not look for any long opportunities here. So we are now tracking a new wave count, which is actually still pointing to higher levels on ASEAN. This is still a corrective retracement. This was wave A, and this appears to be a 5 wave ABCDE pattern placed in wave B, and this is then final push lower in wave C, which should complete this whole decline. We already can count 5 waves here within wave C, so this reaction higher is actually not a surprise. In fact, it could be start of something bigger to the upside, but again, we still want to see a break through the former swing highs. Ideally, this will be a push above 98.23 mark. If we get this push higher, then we of course will be interesting to buy the pullbacks. So that's for ASEAN. In fact, I also can make just a quick wave count for New Zealand against the yen. Just a second. Okay, just let me change the template here. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, and this appears to be like an impulsive rally. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5, and then of course we had this 3-wave retracement here, and actually the wave count is very similar to ASEAN that we just looked at. So actually we are also bullish on New Zealand against the Japanese yen, and in fact maybe this pair would be a better buy compared to ASEAN, because New Zealand is at the moment stronger than Aussie, than Australian dollar. Okay, but again we want to see a push through this swing high, which I believe it was a wave E of a wave B triangle. So if we get a push higher here, maybe even a daily close above this swing high would be even better. Then we of course would be interested to go long on some of the Japanese yen crosses, especially if we consider then that S&P futures and other European markets are very bullish at the moment. On the other hand, in risk on sentiment is somehow better to avoid any long positions on the euro, because the euro is still very weak. Even with the higher S&P futures, the euro dollar somehow are looking corrective from 1 to 750, so maybe it's better to wait on and look for risk off trend to trade the euro dollar on the downside. Okay traders, this is it for now, and I will catch you on the intraday updates page. Have a good day.